Hello, welcome to the show. I'm messy today. My hair is all stuck up. I have a silly t-shirt on. The reason for all this, oh, my light's not on. The reason for all this is today is the first day of my daily diary. This is meant to be a 5 minute, and it could be longer, but at minimum 5 minute exercise. Part of it is to discipline me into recording more often. And I don't know. Part of it is, uh, I don't know. That's what it is. But I'm hoping that over time, I will get into some subjects and make some decent content. So it's not necessarily meant to be great content, at least at first. But, we can talk about whatever's going on. Um, as you know, I'm living full time on the road in a motorhome, and this is my portable studio. Um, Haven't been doing a lot, mostly just enjoying the freedom. Uh, One of the things you run into when you're living a mobile life is things you don't normally think about, like where do I get my mail and my packages? So, with the help of a friend, I set up an account with what's called a mail forwarding service so that most of my mail goes there. My packages, on the other hand, I prefer them to go to whatever campground I'm staying at. But then again, you have to make sure that the campground's willing to receive packages for you. And then you have to time when are those packages likely to show up. I mean, if it's Amazon, usually they'll tell you how many days it's going to take. But if it's somebody else or something that's coming from China, I mean, you really can't. I mean, I can have them shipped to the mail forwarding people, and then once they arrive, tell them where to send them, which is probably the answer to that. But you really have to check and have a good feel for how long it's going to take for an item to reach you. And if something ends up on back order, you really can't buy it. You can't do it. So it's just one of the little things that I've run into that you have to deal with when you live a mobile lifestyle. Um, and I'm, dealing. I just had to reorder a bunch of supplements and some prescriptions, and I had them all forwarded to the campground I'm going to in a week because I'm just predicting that I'll be there by the time they arrive. And I've called the campground and they're willing to hold them for me until I arrive. So that's just, the kind of thing you do. Um, Otherwise, not a lot new going on. Uh, I've been sticking to my daily regimen religiously of exercise. It's light exercise. I just do a kettlebell, pretty heavy, 2 sets of 12. That's it, squatting. But I do it every single day. And I definitely have seen a difference. I think I have definition in my butt, which normally I didn't have a butt. It was just a flat thing back there. I can't see anyway. Um, and I also use a electronic stimulator ab device. I actually bought it like 15 years ago, used it, then put it away in a box. And then when I sold my house recently and moved into the motorhome, going through boxes, found this old thing. The electronic control box had a bunch of four corroded batteries, so I had to clean it out. But I got it working, and I've been using it ever since. And these things they cost about $40 online, or even less. But I'm still using the old one because I know how to use it. I know it. I know that it's zapping me at the consistent thing as it did in the past, and just want to see the difference. I also am losing hair in the front, as you can probably see, and I am trying something that probably won't work. It's very expensive. It's a laser head dome that you wear. Mine is from Iris Store, and the thing costs $1,000. $1,000, money that I don't have, but what a man won't do for hair. And one thing, it has a 12-month return policy, which apparently they do honor. So within 6 months, if I don't see results, I guess I'll send it back. Have I seen results yet? I can't tell. Probably not. And I'm doing a lot of other things. I'm taking gummies. I'm taking some kind of pills that I ran out of. It's some vitamins that are supposed to help, and DHT blockers. DHT, if you don't know, is a chemical related to testosterone that supposedly is plays a part in causing hair loss. And you're a man out there. Good chances half of you are losing hair. I started losing mine at age 18. Thought I'd be bald by 25, but then it stopped. And 5, 6 years ago, I had low T. And you won't know this with a regular testosterone test. You have to get a more in depth test and look for free testosterone. And mine was very low. So I started taking shots. I do it twice a week. Plus, I take supplements that help to balance out and prevent the T from turning into female hormone. And it has worked. It has helped reshape my body. My body has changed its shape. It was always kind of shaped like a pear or some, soft and mushy. And I've always had broad shoulders. So now I actually have a sort of a waist that's thinner than my shoulders. So I'm not a block anymore. And that's exciting and it's really good for your ego. I figured out a hairstyle that best covers up my baldness and looks better on me. I used to have really long hair and I looked like a serious hippie, but now I keep it cut short because it looks better. If you're losing your hair, wearing your hair long just emphasizes that you're losing your hair. It's usually you gotta just either trim it short and then at some point, a lot of guys, the smart ones, shave their head. My head is kind of pointy. I think of me, I'm Poindexter because I got a pointy head. And I'm not looking forward to not have hair on it. I don't think I'd be the best bald guy, but who knows? You get used to it. In the meantime, I'm going to do my best to fight it and do whatever. Um, so that's some of what I've been dealing with, men's stuff. I'm assuming you're a man or someone who loves a man, and these are the kind of things that we deal with. Um, I'm using these experimental methods, like the hair dome, like the zappy thing on my abs, which I believe has made a difference. First off, I can tell you, you can punch me in my gut and you're not going to really hurt me. It's hard. Uh, I think maybe one time I might have seen some abs hiding under there. I like to pretend that I did because I've never in my life seen abs on me ever. I was always the chubby kid, you know, uh, the ignored chubby kid. So the idea of seeing abs is fantastic. Now, I used to be on a almost all protein diet, and then I let up on it this past year and added bread back because bread is my nemesis. I love it. I love it to death, and it's my enemy. It makes me go just blow up like a balloon, and it puts fat on me. And I've noticed since I've started eating that stuff that I've got a little teeny bit more flab, around my stomach and stuff. And is it worth it? Well, maybe for some yummy bread, maybe once in a while. But I'm kind of going back to more protein now. My body's used to that. I'm more regular when I'm eating the protein. And here's my secret: my protein source. Don't tell my coach because she would freak. Fried chicken. I eat fried chicken almost every day, and I changed my whole body shape into a masculine, muscular man on fried chicken diet. That and diet soda. I mean, every nutritionist's nightmare. The diet soda and fried chicken diet by me. Sign up today. Only $9.95 a week or some shit. So anyway, that's today's talk. Just checking in, letting you know a little bit. Not really a lot going on except this new diary, and I guess I'm excited about it. Some days I'm just going to be grumpy. Some days I'm going to have very little to say, and I might stare at the screen for 5 minutes because I swore I would do this for 5 minutes every day. They tell writers that you should write every day, even if you don't have anything to write about. And I think this is generally true for creative efforts in general. And for me, this is a creative effort. I do this because it comes from my heart. I want to make something out of it, maybe even a career someday, but it really is more something closer to who I really am than what I've done in the past. So, with that, great seeing you. Hope you have a great day. And until tomorrow, see you then.